Hello, everyone. Welcome back. To the 32 people that watched my last video. Today we are working on. What are we working on, babe?
Your 67 Cougar.
My 67 Cougar. And we're here with my girlfriend, Melissa. She doesn't want to be on camera, but she has a microphone, so you'll be able to hear all her commentary of her busting on me the entire time. I think she should be on camera. Everybody would love to see her on camera. We had a little work to do. Motor mounts went in this, and I already changed the passenger side. It was pretty uneventful. The driver's side has a little more work to do, so I decided to record on the driver's side. So what happened was the mount went bad and melted the power steering return line, which in return caught fire and melted one of my spark plug wires.
And he didn't know it caught on fire.
Yeah, I didn't know. Luckily, I had water on me, We drove it home. It runs fine. Nothing really happened. Just a little tiny, melted wire. So we're going to change the wire, change the line, change the oil, and change the mount. So the mount that I have now is an OEM mount out of what the original car that the engine came from. It's a 71 Mach 1, which is nice and robust because the ones that you buy now are absolute garbage. Once again, they just don't make things right. So what we'll have to do is everything fits fine. You just have to grind that little nipple down, and there's a little tab that I have to cut off while I'm underneath the car. But first, we're going to change this spark plug wire. A friend of mine bought a surplus of spark plug wire, so I have so many boxes of these, and it comes in handy. I know you're supposed to run like the MSD wires with these, which it does have. It's only going to be one of them for now until I decide to order a whole new kit. I forget what it was. I think like the frequency or something messes with the original sniper. I could be completely wrong though and just making that up. But whatever. Oh, it still ran fine, which is really weird because there's almost nothing left of the wire, so that's pretty impressive. I think the hard part is going to be, oh no, it did come out, okay. Was making sure that that little clip popped out, but yeah, I mean, it was still working. It was crispy, but it was still working, so it got us home. I'm just gonna take this and we'll see which one matches up the best. That's too long. I don't even know if you can see me right now. That's a little short. That one might work. Thanks, babe. See, look at now. I got a cameraman. Camera woman. Sorry. We're going to say that one's perfect. I did this swap 7 years ago now. I absolutely love it. It's just sometimes it's a little hard reaching your hands in these small areas to get spark plug wires on and stuff and change the spark plugs and everything else. That's what I'm dealing with right now. Is the heck do I get my hands in there? I bet you when I put the new mount in, there'll be a lot more room because it'll be sitting up higher. Maybe I'll just do that because there's no way I can reach my hand in here right now. Yeah, it's nice and greasy. I got my awesome Christmas towel rag.
Need some shop towels.
These aren't my shop towels. I used to get these from work. They bring in bags of them. I'm gonna take them Because why spend a bunch of money on fancy shop towels when these do just as fine? And then you wash them and then reuse them. Yeah, see, I don't think I can. I mean, I know I can because I obviously put them on, but I'll take this one off maybe. All right.
We're going to move it over a little bit
Okay.
so we can actually see what you're doing.
Well, right now, I'm not doing much. I'm doing this bolt so I can take this power steering pump off. I've been wanting to do this for a while, just because
Go into this angle.
Yeah, sounds good. It would always leak a little bit of power steering fluid out of this, just because the clamp is so tight that it actually is causing a leak.
So tight.
Yeah. There we go. We'll go ahead and get that belt off. I don't know if I might just take this off too. There we go. That's right. I would loosen that one. Take that one off. Ooh, here's our crispy line. Pretty sure I have another one. No, we'll go get one and we'll find a better way to route it. Yeah. Oh, got my jack. Jack.
And his yoga mat.
My yoga mat. Yes. Hey, you know what? Those freaking
We're living for the yoga mat.
those mats that you buy from Snap-on or whatever. Sorry, I shouldn't say Snap-on. Those expensive mats that you buy from other companies. $10 from Walmart, and you can buy a yoga mat.
Five and below, they're $5.
Yeah, that's where I'm going next. All right, I should be able to fit under there now. I gotta make sure I use my jack stand.
She's so pretty.
The real problem with this is I also use it when I work on my chicken coop. So I got to remember which way was down.
Could be laying on chicken shit.
Oh, you know what? I can use my Temu grease gun too while I'm down here.
You could.
Oh. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Didn't our friend get like a snowblower off of Timo?
Yes. Yeah, he absolutely loves it too. You guys can't see me down here, but I'm just checking everything out. Yeah, that mount is not good. Not good at all. So I'll probably try getting the camera down here eventually so you can kind of see what's going on. We're going to grease everything.
Let the camera woman help here.
So this is extended. This is adjustable.
Oh, is it?
Yep, just push down.
Oh, okay. Fancy.
Yep, there you go. I bought mounts for these. I forgot where. Probably Rock Auto, somewhere. The first one didn't last very long at all. The second one lasted a couple of years. But I think this one was actually one of the originals, and it's real soft. So. Part of the problem. All right, I'll grab my tools, take that oil filter off, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Yeah, weird. I'll be back.
Not just focusing on my white cloth. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Is the oil pan okay?
Yeah, I put some silicone on it for now.
Whoops.
That's okay. Earlier when I pulled my car out, I forgot that I threw the oil jug underneath
Now, mind you, I had reminded
my
him
car, and she
prior
said,
to pulling out of the garage, why was the oil pan underneath there? But
yeah,
he decided to drag it.
I was
down
just
the
so
driveway.
excited to start that. I haven't started this thing in it's probably been like 3 or 4 weeks, and I work out of town, so it kind of sucks. You got a nice view of the jack. I guess we can try right here, so you're looking at my stomach while I'm working on the whole thing. The thing the whole time. I have other cameras. I just don't know how to work them with the microphone. So I'm using my phone. I'm hoping the audio is decent for everybody. I'm new to this. I'm not very tech savvy.
You're car savvy.
That's debatable. So I'll tell you a little about this car. Some of you already know about it, but I got this from Texas in 2019. Right before all the COVID stuff hit. It was a running, had a 289 in it. It sat since 1973, and I have the license plates from 73, which is awesome. They're Texas plates. Guy up here, he inherited basically a whole barn full of stuff. There's a lot of Volkswagen Beetles, like the old ones. A Cutlass, a 69 Cutlass, and then this. I got this for $4,000. And I mean, it's not perfect, but it's solid. All things considering now, the prices of everything. I'm happy with it. I drove it with the 289 for a month, and it eventually blew up. I mean, it was doomed from the start. It was very, very, very carboned up. Which is never a good sign, I guess. Like, we pulled the intake manifold off. I'll see if I have pictures somewhere. And it just looked like an old charcoal grill underneath it. I was surprised it lasted as long as it did. So I was at work on Facebook Marketplace, which I'm on way too much. And the town next to me, 351 Cleveland, popped up. And I go to one of my friends. I'm like, hey, what's this thing? And he's just like, I don't know why you're still here. You should be going to get that. So we did. We left work and went and picked up this engine. It was not, like I said, out of a Mach 1 Mustang. This is an actual Q code Cobra jet. You know, I think it's cool. Some people don't like them. I love it. But had a 4-speed. Still has a 4-speed. You know, might as well just keep everything the same. I'm gonna try going through my photos and stuff and see what I have, because we've done quite a bit of work. We just never recorded any of it, because I know Melissa's waiting for it. I don't ever call her Melissa. I'm just calling her Melissa. I'm here for not so confusing purposes. Babe. She's already joked. She's waiting for me to start crashing out.
Oh, he crashes out. I always have to calm him down.
Listen, I don't care who you are. Every one of the major YouTube channels you watch, I'm sure at some point they just want to throw something, because some of the stuff that happens is just ridiculous. And you don't know why it happens, it just does.
I'll have to take.
So I will refrain from that here, simply for the sake of, you know, there might be children watching this. No, it's not that bad. It's fun. This is what I love. I don't like doing this as a job. Everyone asks me, why don't you work on cars? Why don't you own a garage? Because I don't want to deal with other people, but I like working on my stuff.
But yet he chooses every weekend. The only weekends. He's only off on the weekends, but he chooses the weekends to work on Chuck.
Yeah. The love-hate relationship. Sometimes you just gotta do it. So I'll take you guys in.
But she needed to be done. I love taking her out.
Yeah, it's fun to take it out. So, well, I can't see. There's the mount right there, so that's why I had to take that oil filter out. Yeah. Better place to put you guys. If there's anything that, like, people would like to add, I know some people don't like criticism. I want to call it criticism. I'm new at this. Any experience, any advice, anything you'd like to see, just let me know. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll do more.
You've been wanting to do this for a while.
Yeah.
You will do more. You work on stuff all the time.
I'm not over here like, I'm going to try getting YouTube famous. No, it's not about that. I'm an everyday person. I'm not rich. I'm not super talented at everything. It's more like helping people and showing people that you can do this stuff. If I help one person work on something or get a better idea of what to do, then I did something right.
I like that.
So, I mean, I'm sure most of the people that have watched my first video on the Temu grease gun know me, but other people don't. So if you don't know me, it's nice to meet you. Hopefully I'll get better at this. Everybody, why don't you record it? I don't exactly have the personality, but whatever.
I honestly think the angle over here would be so much better. So I'm going to move the camera. Not god awful here, but I don't think everybody just wants to stare at your skull.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe right here.
Okay.
And I'll watch the camera.
Okay.
That's just our rooster, if you can actually hear him. He doesn't ever shut up.
Yeah, he's saying hi. He likes being known.
He does.
Seen and heard. That's realistically what it is.
There we go. That's a good angle.
That's weird. Oh, what's coming up? I'm gonna move this. I need to get in there more. Grab my openings. It looks like rain.
Is that the ups truck?
No. That's the people across the street.
Who needs music when we can just listen to Rocky?
Yeah. Now he's trying to get all the ladies' attention.
Yep. Such a perv.
Anybody here listening, watching, if your girlfriend ever says, hey, let's get chickens,
Do it.
it's just a couple chickens.
They multiply real quick.
Well, we started with 14.
Right.
4 disappeared.
And then we were just given a mixed bag.
Yeah, so now
As
we got
it turned out, we ended up getting, what, 6 roosters?
6 roosters.
6 roosters. So we just added new hens to the flock.
They told us there was 1 rooster in there. It was 6.
Yeah, we were told there's only 1 rooster. Well, we ended up with 6.
I feel like it was a scam. They did that on purpose because they knew they would never get rid of them.
But that's okay because they're really great birds.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They just never shut up.
They never shut up. Never.
But we added some new hens to the flock, so that's how it multiplies.
Yeah, they're excited. They're very excited.
But you can't have 6 roosters to 4 hens. It doesn't work like that.
Nope. I mean, some people in the world are okay with those odds. But my birds are not.
I'm going to try coming in over here. There we go.
Hey, striking out over here.
You what?
So I'm striking out over here. Grabbed every single one that I needed, but the one that I needed. Everyone that I thought I needed.
It's usually how it goes.
That's what I should say. I don't know. That might be, for some reason, I might have threw a metric bolt in here. Oh, I got it.
You really should have your safety goggles on.
Yeah. I will at some point. This one's actually proven to be a little harder. Because like I said, there's stuff in the way. There we go. I think it's absolutely fantastic that I get to work on my car and stare at my girlfriend all day.
I just like watching you work on your junk.
Yeah. So she's like, what junk you gonna work on today? Like, well, all of it. Sometimes it's all of it. I think now we're almost to the point where we can we gotta find a better place for that jack stand, let the jack stand down, and then we're gonna take the jack, lift up on the motor, and pull this mount out. Put the new one in, and then we gotta go grab a power steering line because I don't have that.
The bolt right there.
Nope, I'm looking for this.
I'm gonna go grab you a drink. You're gonna be okay?
Yeah, you want to grab me an apple juice?
Apple juice? You mean a bush apple?
Yeah.
You got it, babe.
That mount is actually out. I know not everybody has a ton of money to spend on a plasma cutter, and I had a thermodynamics, which was actually pretty decent. And unfortunately, it blew up one time. There was a wire came loose on the cord, and it arced out and blew up. And I was in the middle of actually doing I redid the floor on this. So I did the only option that I had, and I went on Amazon and got a plasma cutter. So eventually, I'm going to do a review on that. I'm not too worried about it right now. And yes, I am wearing PPE, so I don't want people being like, "Oh, you don't have gloves on or glasses on or whatever." Uh, I just figured it would make things a lot easier just to do it that way, get it done and out of the way. Nothing caught on fire, obviously, and in 2 seconds it's gone. The other side I used, like I said, I used the cutoff wheel, and it was a nightmare trying to fit everything in there, and then you have to worry about the oil pan, this and that. So I didn't mess around, and I just brought that out. And then, of course, what ended up happening was when I used the cutoff wheel, there was like a little tiny bit of it left that I did not get, and that hung everything right up, which was superb. So I'm gonna move down here, and we'll see if I have enough room to work. The new old mount is a little taller than the old one, so And I have to make sure I have enough room to reach under there and stuff. Get these close off. I mean, the good thing is thankfully I've already done this, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to expect. It's definitely a good idea getting that out of the way. Looks like I might need another couple inches. That's what she said. Well, now it's starting to pick up the car, so that's probably all we got. Hopefully that's enough. I think it is. Yep, that's enough. I'm sure I'm making many very lovely faces while doing this, but it looks like everything's kind of lining up very well. There's one bolt. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, probably shouldn't have tightened it down all the way yet. I gotta move that a little bit. Someday I'll buy a lift. I feel like that's always the biggest battle. It's just getting, trying to get your arms in position, your fingers in position. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this side went a lot better than the passenger side. I mean, that's to be expected. I already knew kind of what I was getting into. That side was just kind of, well, maybe this will work, or maybe this will work. Arm in, arm out. Arm in, arm. I need a different extension. Oh, just too short. I probably could just lower the jack. I would just lower the jack, but I don't want to put pressure on it and pop that out. So I'll just get, I got a little extension that I can put on it. I do have a garage. It's kind of a mess, but it's small. And there's no lighting in here. So that's why we're outside. And it's gorgeous out. I live in good old upstate New York. We don't get many nice days. I'm hoping to edit this video this week while I'm out of town. I might try doing it on my laptop or tablet or something. If it goes the way that I want it to, it's going to be full of, not going to be just this. We got a car show / party tomorrow in the afternoon. And then there's a fireworks show that we're going to go to on the boat. So I'm lucky when I do both those things. So you're going to see a lot of cars and burnouts and boats and fireworks. All the good things in life. irritating before. It always seems like everything's in the way. Alright. I'll let it down and then we'll see where everything lines up. It's probably not going to go right in. I'm probably going to have to grab a pry bar and maneuver it. I did this last time. It doesn't. Not that it doesn't fit. It doesn't go all the way down. Right away. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's honestly right almost there. It's off a little tiny bit. It's just something about these mounts. They hang up.
I think it's so funny that Grampy came down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually a little bit sad that I missed him.
And we'll walk down. I'm sure we'll end up in the pool at some point.
Jacob said he's really excited to watch your show later.
Yeah, I was telling them I'm gonna try editing this week while I'm at work. And I want to include the fireworks and the car show / party.
Yeah, because that would be really nice.
I'm also going to try not making making everything a jumbled mess because I really don't care. It's whatever. It's going to come out how it comes out. I just know it's rambling on
But everybody rambles.
Yeah, not necessarily the best camera angle, so we're going to work on that. But hey, this is my second video.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, exactly.
We could just ask the kid to give pointers.
Yeah.
Although all his videos are like Roblox and stuff, so nobody wants to talk about that.
I did wear my PPE, so don't worry.
Perfect.
I wore my gloves and my glasses and everything because I used the plasma cutter for about 30 seconds.
Well, good. You could just be inspiring a young child, and you want to make sure you're showing them proper.
Yep. PPE is cool. Safety third. That was wrong. Safety first.
It's so peaceful out.
I know. Well, that's part of the hose. Definitely time for an oil change. In a second, we're going to go run and grab some power steering, return line, hose, a couple other things. And then we'll be back. I honestly don't know how some of these guys do it, just to be able to come up with good things to say the whole time and talk. I guess we all start somewhere.
Well, normally you're just cussing the whole time. So maybe we're just going to have to do the cussing channel.
No, that's why we're doing this. As I said, it's going to help me not get so mad at stuff when it doesn't go right.
Well, yeah.
I haven't said one swear word yet.
Yet.
Yeah. I'm really
Still
not that
early,
bad.
guys.
She's making me sound worse than I am.
No, he only gets slightly frustrated.
No, I get
But I have to worry because, you know, like we got elderly neighbors on our street and they'll walk like they're dogs. So when he's crashing out, I have to be like, shh.
You guys can relate to me. You work all day on stuff and you come home and it's like, sometimes it's like it should be putting a round hole in, or a round object in a round hole. That's like what you think you're doing, but really you're putting the moon in like a freaking
Like the shape sorter.
a tissue box, you know. Just things go really wrong sometimes.
Just admit it. It's just because I'm here.
Yeah,
I keep you chill.
she does keep me chill. I that's what I told her. I'm like, she's like, I don't even know what to do. What I should do. I'm just hanging out. Tell me to shut up when I get worked out.
I actually just sit here in a chair the whole time. Sometimes I feel useless, but
We're probably gonna have to move the car in a second. By the way,
what was that?
we'll probably have to move it. We'll have to move the car in a second, but we gotta go out and get parts anyways.
Parts. Yay.
Yeah, let's go do that. We'll be back.
Sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's more of a hassle. Because we do only he is only home on the weekends because he works out of state. So we try to take the most of our time that we can on the weekends. We don't want to work on other people's junk. We want to work on our junk.
Yep. I got the dullest razor blade. I don't think it works. It doesn't work.
Would you like me to add that to the list?
Yeah.
Razor blades. I'm literally putting it on the grocery list right now. Razor blades.
No, I have the blades. I need the actual thing.
What do you need?
This doesn't lock. SE. Dangerous.
Okay, well, can we like not lose fingers today?
Yeah, that's my goal.
Please, because we don't want to do that.
Let's get dangerous. Who knows what that's from? A 90s child will know. That's a Darkwing Duck.
You are a 90s child.
I know, that's what I meant.
I was all into Rainbow Bright.
Oh yeah, I don't expect you to know all like the crappy cartoons that I loved.
No, because we had the best cartoons. Our generation did. And the best childhood.
Yeah, I honestly feel bad for kids nowadays because they don't.
So do I. They have no idea what our childhood was like. It was so fun.
You guys remember a thing called imagination?
Because it didn't fit through that opening.
That was just when the engine was tilted sideways. But this, it might still happen. So you're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. That might still happen. So, we're gonna test fit it and see which one fits.
And we cut that out ourselves with the plasma cutter, right?
Yeah. That was one of the first projects you and I.
I know. That was our first project on the car together. I really wish he showed you guys when he redid the interior, like all of the floors, because it was so impressive.
It was very empty. Oh yeah. We're now just at the add mark. Don't mind the smoke and that nasty intake or exhaust manifold leak. The smoke's just old ATF burning off. That's going to be one of our next adventures. Let me shut this off. One of our next adventures is going to be, we got to take the exhaust manifolds off and change the gaskets, or the
Grandpa
headers
just
on.
drove by.
Yeah, I saw him.
Okay.
My Mima was there too.
I was like, did you just see Grandpa drive by?
Yeah, both of them. Sorry, guys. My grandparents live down the street from me, and I cherish
Sweet.
that. I cherish that. Cherish your family.
Yep. They're a couple houses down, and it's so amazing. Is that the one we had on before?
Yeah. Oh, I remember that. This is what I thought. Because we did it like this.
Yeah, but is that the way it actually goes?
That's the way it goes now.
Oh, it's the way it goes now. Is it gonna hit the hood scoop?
I don't think so. So we're gonna find out.
Beck goes, I'm the one that volunteered you for Sunday. I'm sorry. She goes, I knew you wouldn't today because Jeff is home. And I was like, yup.
Hey, it's all right. At least I tried. No, it doesn't fit anymore.
Yeah, but why don't we just make it bigger? Bust out the plasma cutter.
Yeah, we'll do that another day. I'm good for now because I want to get a different scoop for it. We'll just go get another stud and we'll just put it on the right way. The reason why we have to do this is it's got, well, these snipers really like having the intake spacer. So I've been told. I mean, most carburetors do. You want to separate the manifold from the carburetor to keep the temperatures low. Yeah, we'll move everything another day. With that, I'm Jeff.
I'm Mel.
Mel. She wants to be on a lot more channels now. She's having way too much fun.
It's so fun.
And this is definitely Jeffed up. So I hope you guys have a great day. Have a great weekend.
Enjoy. Peace out.
Peace out.